I am in western Colorado at Colorado National Monument. This is one of the most interesting landscapes in the entire state of Colorado because of its red rock canyons. So we're gonna go exploring around here, and it's gonna be pretty great. So let's hit the road. Colorado National Monument was established in 1911, due in large part to the lobbying and development efforts of local settler John Otto. Otto appreciated the beauty of these canyons, which many believed to be totally inaccessible at the time. He was somewhat of a loner, but in the early 20th century, joined by his animal companions, he set out blasting and building trails into the canyons. When this was declared as a national monument by President Tubby Taft, Otto was hired as the first park ranger at a salary of $1 a month, and he continued developing the park so that people like me could enjoy it over 100 years later. About to pass under a tunnel that goes straight through a giant red rock. This is the trailhead for the Serpent's Trail, which looks to have some very impressive views. I don't really have time to do any of the extended trails on this visit. I'm going to keep to stopping at the overlooks of the insanely windy and somewhat disconcerting Rim Rock Drive. Between 40 to 70 million years ago, the underlying Redlands Fault lifted the layered sedimentary and metamorphic rocks of Monument Canyon above the Grand Valley. Erosion over hundreds of millions of years has carved the steep-walled, flat-bottomed canyons that hang over the Colorado River below. Yes, that is the same river that goes through the Grand Canyon, Lake Powell, and Lake Mead. This is the Red Canyon overlook. This is the Ute Canyon overlook at one of the highest points in the park. There is an awesome panorama from this viewpoint. This place is just stunning. This sign is about the fallen rock. I'm standing by where a huge slice of the canyon wall collapsed off into the canyon, and I guess that could happen anywhere else here at any time. That's reassuring. By the way, there are supposedly Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep here, but I haven't seen any yet, which is quite disappointing. This is the Upper Ute Canyon view. This is the Artist's Point, a good spot to appreciate Colorado National Monument's colors. These are some of the most colorful canyons in the state. All these shades of reds and oranges are partly due to the mineral colors of the rocks, but also lichens and chemical compounds that coat their surfaces. Those strange looking rocks are known as the coke ovens. They're really interesting rock domes down in Monument Canyon. There is a trail from this overlook to get up close, but I do not have time for it. That is one of the trails I want to do whenever I get back. This is the Monument Canyon Overlook, one of the best spots in the park. Many of these gigantic, towering, eroded red rock formations are akin to those found in Monument Valley, so the name for this canyon is very appropriate. That formation in the middle of the canyon is known as the Independence Monument, which soars 450 feet above the canyon floor. John Otto was the first person to climb and summit the rock, and apparently people can still climb it. Here is the Fruita Canyon overlook, which does face towards Fruita, Colorado, the home of Mike the Headless Chicken. From here you can see the windy Rimrock Drive, which was largely constructed by the Civilian Conservation Corps. If you can imagine, it was very difficult and dangerous to blast and build. Passing through more red rock tunnels, this is pretty cool. That right there is a balanced rock. And finally, this is the Redlands View, which is located right on the Redlands Fault. I hope you enjoyed the tour and unbelievable vistas of this national treasure. Please like, subscribe, and share, and also check out my other videos on national parks and monuments, museums, roadside attractions, and much more. And thanks for watching!